Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Fadeke from the Flow Journal. Long time no see, I know, but we're going to be diving into the top 12 moments of Bel-Air season 4, the final season. But before we get into it, if you're a lover of all things film and TV show recommendations and reviews, give me a follow. Number 1, Will tries to move on from his kidnap incident that happened during season 3 finale, and we see the season 4 pick up from that, and he's having kind of flashbacks from what happened. Jeffrey was able to rescue him, and Will is still dealing with that PTSD from that incident, and we see him actively try to seek out his captors and also try to find Jeffrey. On the flip side, we see Will have a happy moment with his dad. During the season, Will's dad Lou comes to visit for Thanksgiving, and instead of heartbreak as we saw from the original Fresh Prince, we see that Will gets some closure from his dad. And even though his dad is going away for like a job opportunity, he still is intentional of wanting to rebuild his relationship with his son. At number 3, we have the original Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, played by Janet Halbert, appear for season 4 of Bel-Air. She played Vivian's doula during her pregnancy, and it was cool to see both the OG Aunt Viv and this new Aunt Viv like be in a scene together. We got some fun guest appearance during the season, including Tyra Banks, who was from the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We also got Will Smith himself. We got Snoop Dogg. We also got some new characters. And number 5, Will and Carlton are getting ready to go to college, making that next step in their lives. Will has been accepted to UPenn University, and then Carlton, he ends up getting accepted to Princeton through lying, and then decides, actually, I want to go to Morehouse. This season also had some love and also some breakups, and Will and Lisa break up. They decide to end things and to focus on their separate journeys going to college. And then Carlton and Amira get back together. Carlton and Amira were planning to get married, like do this spontaneous thing. And if you remember the original Fresh Prince, it was Will and Lisa that planned to get married, and look what happened there. But thankfully, they paused on the break when it comes to getting married, and they said, you know what, let us just enjoy our relationship. And Ashley and her boo thing, they seem to be going really strong. At number 7, we have a little bit of a gender swap when it comes to baby Nikki. If you remember from the original Fresh Prince, baby Nikki was a boy, but this time baby Nikki is a girl, okay? Her name is Nicolette, but baby Nikki for short. And this gives a chance for Ashley to be a big sister, because before baby Nikki arrived, she was the youngest out of the Banks siblings. Number 8, unfortunately, Lamarcus, Hilary's husband, passed away. He died on their wedding night, and we see Hilary go through grief and just feeling a bit lost. After returning from a self-healing trip to Costa Rica, where she was part of this wellness retreat, she has turned her pain and grief into purpose, and she decides to open her own restaurant called Honeybees. And across the street is a jazz record store, and these two decide also during the season to partner up together to do like a business collaboration. And for my fellow Jazz and Hilary shippers, there is still hope that these two might get back together in the future, but for now I think both of them are just working on themselves. Number 9, new beginnings for the Banks family. Ashley, Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv decide to move to Baldwin Hills so that Ashley can transfer schools. Aunt Viv wants to start up her own art foundation, and Uncle Phil wants to get back into community work. At number 10, we see Jeffrey face his past this season and also make the decision to leave the Banks family so that he can reunite with his son and his partner in Jamaica, but not before Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil make him baby Nikki's godparent, a reminder that he will always be part of the Banks family no matter where he is in the world. Jeffrey and Uncle Phil's friendship is truly tested when Jeffrey asks Uncle Phil to help him with some money laundering to help pay off an old debt from his past gang life in London, which pushes Uncle Phil to the edge when it comes to his morals. But at the end, these two team up together to keep the family safe, get Jeffrey's former boss daughter Dominic Rowan locked up, and prove their loyalty to each other. Yes, the original Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith, makes an appearance during the season finale, giving much needed advice to our present day Will, played by Jabari Banks, for his new chapter, and bringing everything full circle. This was such a great moment seeing this, a great way to unite both OG fans of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and fans of Peacock's Bel-Air. All in all, I really enjoyed season 4 of Bel-Air. Even though I'm sad that this is the final season, they did a good job in terms of wrapping all the storylines together, giving us a good conclusion. And everyone kind of had a happy ending, which I love. If you've never watched Bel-Air before, first of all, where have you been? But it's okay, it's okay. You can watch season 1, 2, 3, and 4, the final season, all on Peacock.